Welcome to the Sunshine Podcast. This is yours truly, Dora Williams, and we are here with mental health. We're going to talk a little bit about mental health on today. I am glad that you have decided to listen in and get some nuggets as it relates to your mental health. May is mental health awareness, and I want you just to be aware of some things as it relates to your mental health and your growth. And that's what we're going to talk about today. It's okay to grow. It's okay to grow. We must understand that everyone grows and develops at a different rate. Two children can be born on the same day at the same exact time. And within 2 years, their growth rate and development is different. Just because they're born on the same day, the same exact time, that doesn't mean that their growth and development stages are going to be the exact same. It's going to be totally different. One may be taller than the other. One may weigh more than the other. One may be darker than the other. One may have short hair and one may have longer hair than the other. So the development stage is different. The growth stage is different. And you must understand that it is okay where you are right now. It is okay to grow beyond the people around you. You must understand and give yourself permission to grow beyond the people around you. You don't have to stay on the same growth level and development level as the people in your circle or the people around you. You were created differently for a reason, to be different, to do different things, to experience different things. Even, we'll go back to siblings. Siblings be around each other all the time from birth up until they get grown. Then they decide to go their separate ways. So even though they were raised in a home to do certain things a certain way, to do things together, once they're grown up, they'll go their different paths because, they're outgrown some of the stages of how they've been taught. They want to go and learn new things. And I can only talk about me. When I was growing up in a house with 3 other siblings and my parents, we were taught to share and share alike. Everything that was given, we had to share it. One couldn't have it. If all couldn't have it, nobody could have it. And I honestly didn't think that was fair, but that was, the mentality back then that we had to do. We were taught share and share alike. If everybody couldn't go, nobody could go. And I felt like because we were on different levels. Priscilla was 2 years older than me. Then there was me. Then there's the other sister that was 2 years younger than me. And then the baby girl 4 years younger than me. We are all on different growth levels and development levels by 2 years because we're all 2 years apart. So as we got older, our interest in things became different. Our interest in things, we began to go different ways. I got into doing hair because I love making women look beautiful. Women that, just felt like, that they were insecure about, their hair or their self altogether. I felt like you got your hair done, came in and got your hair massaged and conditioned and fixed up differently than the norm, that they will feel better about themselves. I've always been the one to want to help people, so I got into mental health and counseling and different things that I can do to be of help to people. Now, the baby girl, on the other hand, she helps people too, but in a different aspect. I have grown to be a help to people in sitting down, talking to them, helping them, show them a different path by teaching, because I am an empowerment instructor, empowerment coach per se. So sitting down, helping people navigate through certain things and put them on a better road to success. is what I do. But on the other hand, the baby girl, she helps people as well, but in a different development and area. She have grown to help people in the medical field per se. People that are sick and on their sick bed. That's her area of expertise. So while we were taught to do things together and share alike and whatnot, when we growed up, we grew in different areas and had to go in different directions. The other sister, she's into the media stuff, the website design, flyer design, picture designs. She's into all that stuff, videoing. And even though I learned how to do all that stuff, I had to navigate to where my growth was for me. And that was doing hair, making women feel good from the inside out, and counseling people, coaching people, empowering people that they can have a better life. Also, being a lifesaver, teaching people how to save lives. That's where my area of growth comes in at, in development, to train people, to develop their skills and where they are in life. Help them find what they're good at and do that. Train them and send them out into the marketplace. Had I stayed in that, trying to think of the right word here. If I had stayed in that pattern that my mother taught as an adult now, I probably wouldn't be doing the things that I'm doing because I'd have been following everybody else's vision but my own. I'm outgrown per se. Some of the things she's taught, does it make it wrong? No. Because some of the things you used to do, or you have outgrown that stuff. And some of the stuff that you're doing now, you'll eventually outgrow it. You will outgrow some people. You will outgrow some places. You will outgrow some atmospheres. And it's okay. It's okay. Don't be afraid to grow. Don't be afraid to move on to something different. Don't be afraid to do what you are called and developed to actually do. You will outgrow some people altogether or in a certain capacity. But don't allow people to refuse to hold you back. Don't allow people that refuse to grow to hold you back, is what I'm trying to say. If they don't want to grow, if they don't want to make something out their life, if they don't want to move up the ladder, so to speak, fine. Don't leave them right where they're at. If they're comfortable there, they're happy there, leave them right there. But some of us, it's going to take more. It's going to take more. I remember when I got my first job at Publix supermarket at the age of 15, I believe, 14, 15. And I started off as a bagger. And I knew when I first started there and began to, get comfortable and get familiarized with the store and my job responsibilities and what have you, that I didn't want to be a bagger for long. I knew I would have to start there, but I didn't want to end there. I was a bagger, did what I was supposed to do, followed the rules, did other things that baggers are supposed to do when, there are no customers. And I don't even think it was a year that I was hired at Publix supermarket that I became a cashier. I was promoted to cashier. So you have to have the mindset that when you're doing something you love to do, that you don't want to just stay in one particular spot. You want to find different ways and means of growing and learning. Because in everything you do, you can go just a little bit higher. Use your training to help push you to that next level. And don't look for everyone to be happy for you. When you're doing that, you have to do it for yourself, not for individuals. Everyone has their different taste on things. Everyone doesn't do things alike. So you can't expect everybody to do it the way you do it. Grow when you grow, move when you move, because you're growing. It may not be time for the next person to grow 2 inches just yet. You might have moved from 10 inches to 13 inches when they move from 10 inches to 11 inches. Be happy in the area where you're growing and developing. And I encourage you not to stay there, but find ways to move forward, move ahead, move up in whatever that you're doing. Move up in life. Move up on your job. Move up in your business. Move up in your ministry. You can move up, do better and be better to help somebody else grow and develop in their capacity. So today, don't be afraid to grow. And those that refuse to grow, you just have to keep moving and not focus on nobody else's growth, but let's focus on our own. And when we focus on our own, we can get somewhere. We can get to the finish line and then start afresh to something new.